Most blokes are waiting to feel motivated before they fix their life, and that's exactly why they stay stuck. Motivation feels good, but it's one of the most unreliable things you can build your life around. I reckon nearly every bloke has had that moment where they say, all right, Monday, fresh start, go to the gym, better sleep, eat better, sort my life out. And maybe it lasts a few days, maybe even a week. But eventually motivation disappears and everything falls apart again. And then you start thinking something's wrong with you, when in fact, there's actually nothing wrong with you. You've just been sold this idea that motivation is supposed to lead your life. It doesn't. Motivation is emotional, and emotions change daily. If your progress depends on how you feel, your progress will always be unstable. Motivation feels amazing when it hits. You watch a video, hear a speech, listen to a song, and suddenly you feel like you can change everything overnight. But motivation is like a spark. It can start the fire, but it can't keep it burning. Most guys aren't lazy, they're inconsistent. And inconsistency usually comes from chasing motivation instead of building systems. Because here's the part nobody explains. Motivation usually shows up after progress starts, not before. The order most blokes think life works is motivation, action, results. But in reality, it's usually the opposite. Action, small wins, confidence, momentum, motivation. Motivation is normally the byproduct, not the starting point. Think about the gym. No one is motivated every time they train. They just show up enough times that it becomes normal. Or sleep routines. No one feels motivated to go to bed early instead of scrolling. But when you start doing it consistently, suddenly your energy improves, and then motivation naturally flows. And this is where structure comes in. Structure removes the need to rely on motivation. When your habits are automatic, your emotions stop controlling your progress. And that's when life gets easier. One of the most underrated things a bloke can do is keep small promises to himself. Wake up when you said you would. Train when you planned to. Go to bed when you decided to. Every time you follow through, you build self-trust. And self-trust builds confidence way faster than motivation ever will. And what happens when you chase motivation? You get stuck in cycles. You feel inspired. You go hard. You burn out. You quit. You feel guilty. You wait to feel inspired again. That loop ruins a lot of blokes mentally. Discipline gets a bad reputation. People think discipline means punishment or being extreme. But real discipline is just stability. It removes chaos. It gives your brain consistency. And consistency reduces stress more than most people realise. I've had plenty of times where motivation disappeared completely. Bad sleep, stress, work pressure, just life stuff. And the only thing that kept things moving forward was having basic habits already in place. Not perfect habits, just steady ones. If you're waiting to feel motivated to improve your life, start smaller than you think. Pick one sleep habit, one training habit, one daily routine habit. Not 10 changes, just one thing you can repeat consistently. Motivation feels exciting, but momentum changes your life. And momentum is built through small, boring, repeatable actions. If you've been feeling stuck, you're not broken. You might just be relying on motivation instead of building structure. And structure is something every bloke can learn. If this helped, stick around. We're building solid habits here,